All right. Can everybody see me and hear me? Are we live? Are we looking good here? Okay, I think we are good. Let me send it out. Okay. Oh, he broke his ankle. Wow. Okay. Well, at least if he didn't tear his Achilles or something, I guess he'll be ready for draft day and stuff, but it still sucks. Yikes. Was it like the Dak Prescott? Was it like the Dak Prescott thing? Because then he might not be ready next year. Yikes. I was liking him too, man. He was really intriguing me with the way he was playing this year. That sucks. Dax looked worse? Okay. Okay. So the game has not started yet, but it will be starting pretty soon here. I don't think he was going to go in the first. I think he was a day two guy. He was going to go in the same area that Russell Wilson went, I think, like the third round or something. He doesn't have the physical profile of somebody who goes that high. Like, I think the Bryce Young thing should teach people a little bit of a lesson, right? Like, they should realize, hey, maybe it was a mistake to take a tiny quarterback first overall, and maybe that stuff matters. I mean, Blake Martinez is really good. Austin, don't bring that stuff into the YouTube streams, okay? All right, that's got nothing to do with what we're doing here right now. Arizona looks really good, by the way. So I guess beating them is actually like a really good accomplishment now. Yeah, Arizona's killing it. Georgia won convincingly. Oh, Iowa eventually won. And poor Illinois. Notre Dame. Wow, Clemson won. Rip the Tar Heels. State won. Oregon. Jesus Christ, Bo Nix. Nix has a much bigger arm than Purdy, though. I just don't know if he's going to be accurate enough to run an NFL offense. Nix might be a first rounder, but I'm not a big fan. Like, to me, Bo Nix, he's like a better version of Taysom Hill. He's got a role in the NFL, but you're going to have to construct your offense in a very particular way around his individual skill set. And it's doable, but I don't view him as being some guy you throw into an NFL offense and it's just going to work out because he's so good. He's mobile, he runs well, he's got a big arm, but I don't know if his accuracy is going to hold up at the NFL level. Well, TJ, if we win, we're definitely moving up. If we win and don't move up to 4, that's a joke. Well, that's the hope, isn't it? Every talented but not great quarterback turns into Josh Allen in the NFL, right? That's the hope. But sometimes it doesn't happen that way. You know what I mean? In fact, I would say most of the time it doesn't work out that way. That rain is not making me feel good about this game. Josh Allen can't get traded, guys. This isn't basketball. It's really hard to trade players in football. Jeez. Kickoff. is away. Oregon State will start on defense. Washington gets the ball first. Will be returned from the 5 up to the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35, and taken down at the 35-36. Good return. All right. Here we go. Handoff. Johnson changes field. Makes a man miss. Picks up like 3 or 4 yards. Not bad. Weird looking play. McMillan is starting, by the way, so the prophecy is coming true. Pitch play going left, and he's got... Ooh, I thought he had a free first down, but a defender knifed through the blockers. Very poor job by the blockers there to not get a hand on that guy. That's going to bring up 3rd and short. Yikes. That was very lazy by the offensive line there. How that guy knifed through that cleanly. Yikes. Okay, it's 3rd and 2. Penix changes the play. We got 4 wide. Plenty of time on the play clock. This field looks weird, man. Looks like it's covered in styrofoam. Play action. Quick throw over the middle. Caught. Westover. First down over midfield. Nice little slant over the middle to Westover. Easy first down. Right, guy. Thank you for the $4.99. I know I said this a couple weeks ago, but yet again, I hope both of these shysters lose. Well, you can't have both teams lose. That's not how it works. From the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. Play action. Penix has all day. Throws it. Wide open. O'Dunsey on the right side. First down and more. 25-yard line. First down. O'Dunsey goes from left to right. Gets wide open. Penix has 0 issues hitting him. He does have a very nice arm. Whatever my concerns are about him otherwise. Pitch play to O'Dunsey, and he's going to break a tackle in the backfield and pick up about 5 yards. That was a play that was going in a very bad direction, so being able to salvage a few yards was actually pretty good. So, good on O'Dunsey. Well, then how else do you say O'Dunsey? Good. Handoff up the middle to Johnson. He picks up like 2. Going to bring up 3rd and 3 from the 16. Odunze? Is he French? Handoff up the middle to Johnson, and he's going to be like a foot short. Or maybe he slid forward for it. That ref is giving him the first down. Yep, they're going to say first down. Nice job by Johnson to power his way over. Odunze. Okay. Wow. Snap. Handoff up the middle. Gonna pick up like a yard. Tough sledding. But he got forward. 2nd down and 9 coming up. Play action. Gonna throw it over to the right side, and McMillan drops it right through his hands. That's not what we want to see from McMillan in his first real action back in a long time. That was a very catchable ball, and he's lucky it didn't get picked off when he dropped it. I mean, it's not a perfect throw, but that's an easy catch. 3rd and 9. OSU's closest thing to a weakness is their pass defense. Snap. Penix throws to the end zone. Odunze touchdown. He beat one-on-one coverage. OSU sent a blitz and it did not work. OSU sent a big blitz and it didn't even come close to working. That is a touchdown. Odunze, 12 yards. And just like that, it is 6-0. Wow. They had everybody around the line of scrimmage, it looked like. That was a completely ineffective attempt to get pressure. Penix usually handles the blitz well, yeah. FSU already lost. Even if they win, if they lose their quarterback, they're screwed. All right, so that was a great start. I feel better now, but there's still a ton of game left. Concierge with Nolan, thank you for the $5 super chat. I am not a talent evaluator. Is that pass an easy PBU in the NFL? No, I don't think so. He beat his man one-on-one. Penix hit him in the end zone. That's not an easy PBU in the NFL at all, I don't think. That's a great throw and a great route and a great catch. And that's going to be a touchback. I don't think Odunze is going to be top 10. I could see top 20. No, I didn't join a frat in college. I didn't even live on campus. OSU blitzes a lot, but that was a very ineffective blitz. Nobody got close. Handoff going right. He waits, and he's going to get about 4 yards after waiting for something to develop that didn't really develop. Yeah, a lot of Martinez. Second and 6. Snap. Quick pass out to the... Ooh, one hopper. Had an open man over on the left side for an easy completion, and he one-hopped it. See, I said in my pregame video that DJU wasn't very good, and I triggered somebody. Some Beavers fan did not like that. But I think he's probably the worst element of this team. I don't think that pass got tipped, did it? It didn't look like it. Third and 6. Ooh, I think we jumped. Maybe not. No, there's a flag. He's going to go over the middle. Incomplete, but I'm pretty sure that's a free play. He had a wide open man over the middle and completely missed. Come on, guys. Look at the ball and wait for the ball to move. Yeah, offsides. That is very unfortunate because DJU threw an incomplete pass there. That would be a punt right now. Come on, guys. Discipline. Both my teams are undisciplined. Third and 1. I assume they're going to run it here. Snap. DJU takes off and runs with it. First down. Picks up like 3 or 4 yards. So that penalty becomes pretty big. First and 10. Under center. Snap. Pitch play going right. Missed tackle. Missed tackle. First down. Same old story. 15-yard pickup. Play action. DJ goes deep down the left side, wide open, but Muhammad closes and knocks it away. Great close by Muhammad. He was open, but DJU was late, and Muhammad had time to make up distance. Very nice play. Second and 10. DJU under center. Bubble screen, and there's nobody in front of him, so that's a easy first down. They're down around the 32. I want to do. Going to be a jet sweep, and they're going to get the edge. That's another first down. So they're running all over us, which is not unexpected. And Braylon Trice jumping off sides has become massive. Snap. Play action, pressure, but he gets it out to the flat, caught, and Oregon State's going to pick up another first down. Another missed tackle allows him more extra yards. We really cannot tackle. It's unbelievable how they practice every week and can't do better than this. I don't know what else to say. Man. And there's nobody out there, man. That's crazy. It's like we have 3 players on defense on the sideline. Wonder if he got in. No. Wow, they marked him out at the 8. Okay. Handoff up the middle, and he finds a hole. Going to pick up like 4 or 5. Down inside the 5-yard line is Blake Martinez. Is his name Blake Martinez, or am I thinking of somebody else? What's the name of the running back? Martinez? What's the first name? I forget. From the 3 or 4-yard line. Handoff up the middle. Easy touchdown. Barely got touched. Damian Martinez, touchdown. So they are an extra point away from making it 7-7. So thank you, Braylon Trice, for not knowing how to look at the ball before you move. And the extra point is good. So we have a 7-7 ball game after 10 minutes. Pretty expected, I guess you might say. No, Trice is still a top pick, OG. Trice is still a top pick, although I haven't been crazy about him this year. I haven't been that impressed with Trice this season. Or ZTF. If we're being honest. But I don't think he's fallen that far at all. I'll figure it out, Russell. I'll figure it out. All right. So, now that we're a little bit into this game and we got about 100 people in here, I want to say thank you, everybody, for spending part of your evening with me. A couple things you can do to help out. Please like the stream if you haven't already. We have 21 likes. Helps with the algorithm. If you are not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so. I'm doing daily Seahawks content and weekly Huskies content. If you want to go above and beyond that, you can become a channel member for $2, $5, or $15 a month. You can donate via Super Chat or tipping. Click the link at the top of the description if you want to tip. You can pledge to my Patreon. I'm also now on Facebook and X, starting to use both a little bit more now. So if you want to follow me on X or Facebook, look in the description for the links. And that's about it. So we're going to have some fun tonight. I mean, Colorado sucks, so it's not surprising, Camille. Okay, so yeah, okay, I see FSU got a touchdown. What are you talking about, Jason? Are you way ahead of me again? I think you are. 1st and 10 from the 25. Snap. Play action. Penix rolls out, has all day, throws it left. Incomplete, off the hands of Polk. Second and 10 coming up. 2 drops already. I mean, that's a little bit high, but Polk should easily catch that. Polk should easily catch that. Like, snap, play action, throws it, and dropped by Polk again. 2 straight drops for Polk. So that's cool. Oh, Dunzy's the only receiver that came to play. Okay, Jason, you're ahead of me. You need to cool off. You're spoiling every play for me. I'm not. That's not okay. Penix drops back, has all day, scrambles up, throws it incomplete. And that's going to be a quick 3 and out, 4th and 10. Yeah, everyone needs to calm down too, by the way. Punt is away. And it's going to be fair caught at the 34. Not a very good punt. And this is going to be a problem. DJU takes the field. All right, still in commercials. I'm now done eating. We are all good. I'm pretty sure they are, Sea Lord. I'm worried that Oregon State is going to be able to run the ball so well, we're never really able to force them to do much of anything else. That's my concern. Have to tackle. More commercials, by the way. We're still in commercial. So many commercials. So I'm going to miss part of the Monday night game, which is too bad because it's pretty good. Handoff up the middle. And that's going to be a gain of like 1.5 yards. Pretty good. ZTF with the tackle. Or partial tackle. I think Muhammad got in there too. I'm going to miss at least part of it. Or, well, I'm going to be late for part of it. I'm going to be behind watching it. Handoff up the middle and first down and out close to midfield. Yeah, see, this is the problem. They can just kind of run the ball on us and control the things that way, even though DJU is not that good. Oh my God, Ulo Fosho with an awful, awful play there. He had a chance to stop that for a minimal gain. Is number 11 playing, the guy who dropped the ball last week? Or is he getting punished this week, I wonder? I haven't seen him yet. I don't think so. Who's that? Is that another safety? Man, we're going to be down to like Tumwater high safeties at this rate. Yeah, it's a safety. We're going to be, I mean, not that it matters that much against this team, I guess, because all they do is run the ball. They said Tuputala was injured for this game. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm not buying that one. Oh, okay, that's not a safety. It's a linebacker. Okay. Well, actually, that does matter. First and 10, snap. Running play going right, and that's going to be a loss of 1. Nowhere for him to go. Penix or Cam Ward to learn behind Gino. I kind of feel like if you draft Penix, he starts day 1. But I don't think we're going to draft Penix. He's going to go too high. Cam Ward. I mean, Cam Ward, his season completely collapsed, but I still like him. That's a little more interesting to me, I think. I like Cam Ward. Handoff, gain of like 4. So it's going to set up third in passing. I don't think Penix is going to be there when the Seahawks pick. I think some team like the Raiders is going to do it. And it's going to be a disaster. But somebody like that. Jaden Daniels is fun. I like Jaden Daniels. He's just kind of skinny. Snap. DJU's going to take off and run with it. Oh my God. First down. Wow, we can't even make them pass on third. Ooh, flag down. What's the flag? He doesn't look happy about it. So, yeah. Holding on the offense. Bring it back. So that's pretty big. That's a big flag. Now it's 3rd and 17. In these conditions, it's almost time for a give-up play. Third and 17. We're showing blitz. Snap. We back out of the blitz. 3-man rush. DJU has all day. Throws it. Woo! Almost intercepted. Almost caught. Ultimately incomplete. And that'll bring out the punt unit. So, Washington getting the ball back. That would not have been a first down even if he caught it, I think, by the way. Because Eddie Jackson, or excuse me, Jackson was right there to pick it up, to put an end to it. Bolden. Oh, bad snap. It rolls all the way to the end zone. Punter's going to kick it out. He does. That is a safety. And Washington will take the ball after a free kick. And there's a flag down, I assume, for illegal kicking. You can't kick the ball out of the end. Okay, what happens now, though? What happens? What's the ruling here? Yeah, it's a safety either way. It doesn't actually change anything. So it is a penalty, but it's also a meaningless penalty. Jeffrey, what are you... Jason Peters doesn't play on the defensive line. What are you talking about, dude? Oh, so there's a penalty on the free kick. Okay. I thought it would just be declined. How do you not know that Jason Peters is an offensive lineman? He's like one of the most well-known players of the last decade. He's a future Hall of Famer. That's like saying Tom Brady's a kicker. That's like saying Michael Jordan's a poker player. Okay, kick is away. It's going to be fielded at the 13 and returned up to the 20, 25, 32. Washington takes over at the 32. Snap. Play action. Penix has all day in the pocket. Throws it deep down the right side. Ooh, triple coverage. O'Dunsey couldn't get to it. I don't know why Penix is throwing it into triple coverage there. There has to be something better that he can do than throw it into triple coverage. Honestly, that was probably a throwaway more than anything else, but I don't know. You got to be able to do better than that. Right, guy. Thank you for the $4.99. Let's be real. Michael Jordan was definitely a poker player off the court, so that probably wasn't the best analogy. Yeah, that's true. That is true, right, guy. Snap. Once again, Penix has all day. He throws it over the middle deep. Oh, right to the defender, and he dropped it. Yikes. So nobody can catch. Nobody can catch the ball. So it feels good to be up by 2 points right now, I guess. Okay, let's see. I don't know what Culp was doing there. Penix is acting like the tight end ran a bad route or something. 59 seconds left, 3rd and 10. Come on. Come on. Snap. Pressure. Penix takes off and runs with it. He might have an angle. Yes, he does. First down. What a run. What a play. See, Penix does have mobility. He just doesn't use it because he gets hurt so much, very much. But there, he needed it. He used it. He can... I think he's about as mobile as, like, a Geno Smith, honestly. Yeah, Penix doesn't want to use it because he gets hurt too much. But on that play, you can see that he does have a little bit of it. 1st and 10 from the 43-yard line. That was a big play right there. Snap. Handoff to Johnson, and he gets like 2.5. And that's going to be the last play of the first quarter. So that'll take us to the quarter break. It is 9-7 Washington. Decent enough start. Not great. I'm not euphoric, but it works, man. It plays. And at the end of the day, against a team this good, that's all you can really hope for. I will see you guys in a few minutes here. All right, we are back. Welcome back. Okay, 2nd and 8. Gonna be a fly sweep of sorts. He's got some room, but it closes up quickly, and there's a flag down. So this is either going to be a 3rd and kind of long or a 2nd and very long. Unless it's face mask on the defense? What are they saying? No, holding on the offense, yeah. I figured. Snap. Penix drops back, and there's a stoppage. Another flag. It does kind of... Yeah, false start. It does kind of confuse me that they can't get any better in this area. They're still super undisciplined. Still super penalty happy. Doesn't seem like there's anything they can do to make it better. 2nd and 23 now, so that's great. Snap. Penix drops back. Throws it over the middle. Incomplete, and somebody's frickin' jockstrap just flew 8 yards into the air. I don't know what the heck that was, but... That was another drop, by the way, so our receivers are, except for Odunze, cannot catch. Yeah, I saw Jefferson got ruled out. I'm surprised. I guess that's good news, though, right? No way Minnesota wins without Jefferson. Snap. Penix drops back, looks, throws it over. Oh! Okay, get Polk. Okay. I'm sorry, Polk has 4 drops. Polk has 4 drops in the first 16 minutes of the game. I think you got to pull him and just say we're not using you the rest of the game. You can't like he's just gonna drop every single pass that comes his way. So just get him out. Like, I'm sorry, but a couple of these drops we're very lucky didn't get picked off. Like, okay, here's the punt, and it is a shank and a half, and it's actually going to take a big Husky roll down to about the 26. So it's super raining. Okay. Then go sit on the sideline until it stops raining. Like, I need somebody who can catch in the rain, and if that's not you, then that's not you. So yeah, really, really bad, really, really sloppy, and this is how we're gonna lose this game if we lose this game. Stuff like that. Oh, Dunze had no problem catching the ball. Oh, Dunze had 0 issues catching the ball, and it's raining just as hard on him. The problem is Oregon State never has to throw the ball, so they're not going to drop very many because they never throw it. I think Polk is actually going to be drafted high, but if only draft him if you play in a dome, I guess. He's got 4 drops in 16 minutes of football action. John Smith, thank you for the $9.99. It's my birthday today. Headed to the Hawks game tomorrow. Marine Station in California. Always nice to watch the game with you, Brendan. One of the best Seahawks channels and outlets on the web. Well, thank you very much, John. Have a happy birthday, and I hope you get to watch a win tomorrow. I'm going to be watching the game at a bit of a party as myself. Not at the game, of course, but I will be attending a little bit of a watch-along party. But thank you, John. Have fun. You think Curran will make it to the practice squad? I guess. I don't love the decision to release him, though. Short completion for like 5 yards over to the left sideline. 2nd down and 5. And we got a penalty. Probably false start on Oregon State. So they're not the only ones who can be the recipient of penalties. Is this game really just going to be like back and forth penalties until there's a bad snap? Was that Fuaga who jumped? Snap. Drops back. That's going to be deflected at the line of scrimmage to bring up 3rd and 10. Oh, they got Childs in the game now. Okay. So yeah, Childs and DJU do have a little bit of a, I don't know what you would call it, like a rotation. And I don't know if there's any rhyme or reason to it. But it seems like they just rotate their quarterbacks in and out a little bit. Snap. Heat coming. Sack. Big sack. All right. Quick 3 and out for Oregon State. Washington's defense comes through. And Washington's going to get the ball here shortly. We can always root for another bad punt on the bad punt snap. Nice pressure. Nice stunt on the defensive line. No, they get the punt off. Not a very good one, though. It's going to bounce and be fielded at the 35. Return to the 40, 45. I think he stepped out of bounds at like the 47 or something. 46. Okay. By the way, that was a very dangerous thing Odunze just did fielding it. That was very dangerous, but we're good. All right, we got great field position for Penix. Handoff up the middle. Johnson's going to get about 4 yards. Nice play. We're up to midfield. Snap. Pitch play going left. Johnson picks up about 3. So that's going to bring up third and manageable. Flag down. Come on. God damn it. Just don't. So undisciplined. Wait, is it on Oregon State? Oregon State looks unhappy. It's not my birthday. Okay, I guess there's no flag, so third down and manageable it is. Handoff up the middle. He's got a big lane. First down and a bunch more. He might be gone. Oh, no, he fumbled it. No, Johnson, no. Are you kidding me? How do you not know to wrap up there? Dylan. How do you not know that's the only thing they're going to do? Are you I got no patience for fumblers today. Got no patience for fumblers. Dylan Johnson. You just earned yourself a trip to the doghouse with that one. You've got one arm on the ball. You're holding it like a loaf of bread. That's completely your fault. It's a nice... The defender barely even tapped it, actually. It's not like he punched it really hard. The defender barely taps it. And you're doing such a shitty job holding it that it comes out. That is a terrible play by Dylan Johnson. And I mean, this isn't really the week to put him in the doghouse, but he deserves to go in the doghouse after that one. He belongs in the doghouse after what that play just was. Snap. Almost a terrible snap, and that run play is going to go nowhere. They're going to lose a yard. They're down at the 4. Man, that almost got snapped out the back of the end zone. Second and 10. Over the middle, caught. Broken tackle. Fumble! What? Muhammad has it. We're going to have the ball in the red zone. One good fumble deserves another. Okay. Dylan Johnson's off the hook. Nice little pass over the middle, missed tackle, but Bruner just wrecks him. Nice play. Penix rolls out, pressure, throws it over to the left side, incomplete. Kind of a throwaway more than anything else, I think. There wasn't really anything going on good on that play. 2nd and 10. Yeah, I think that was just kind of a throwaway. He was looking to the other side of the field for the actual play. I don't know about kicking a field goal in these conditions is the thing. It might not be a field goal season. Snap. Handoff to Johnson, and wow, Johnson did not look ready to get the ball, and he danced for way too long and lost a yard. Johnson, I don't know, is he inside his own head right now? He looked really weird on that play. He looked like he didn't want the ball, and then he got it, and, like, I don't know. Yeah, Tiger Town, are you stupid or something? Okay, 3rd and 11. 5 wide, so we're going empty. Empty, 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 empty. Snap. Penix throws it to the end zone. Oh, flag, flag. Yes. Pass interference in the end zone. Easy call. That's going to be 1st and goal from the 2. Big. I mean, that's a very obvious PI. It's at the 5. Okay, I don't know how they arrive at that conclusion. Yeah, how is that a bad call? Like, he runs into him never looking at the ball when it's in the air. That's like very... Okay, 15 yards. All right, makes sense. Right. Snap. Gonna be Penix, QB keeper, QB Eagles, QB Eagles. Touchdown, Michael Penix. And that is about to be a 2-score lead for Washington if they can make this extra point. Big, 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 big. Yep, everyone, please like the stream if you haven't already. We got over 100 people in here and about 40 likes. Give me a like for that Michael Penix touchdown run, 2nd week in a row. Though I cannot help but notice he dropped the ball right after crossing the goal line. I've seen way too much of that lately, by which I mean I've seen it once. Please don't do that. Hold on to the ball. Extra point is up and good. 9:33 left in the 2nd quarter, and Penix is feeling himself a little bit. That is not a lane PI call, Dallas Berry. That is the most obvious pass interference call that you will see all day. If you actually think that's not PI, you're watching the wrong sport. Florida State's winning now. They're still kind of screwed if they can't get their quarterback back, though. Kansas is beating Kansas State. Close game. Florida, Missouri. Texas has not really shown up yet. Okay. He's not getting to me. I'm just telling him that he's wrong, Jason. If we don't jump FSU with Jordan Travis being out, if we win today, that's just criminal. Anyone from Washington you'd like to see the Hawks draft? Troy Fatanu's interesting, I think. I wouldn't mind drafting Fatanu. I'm not against it. The thing is, who does FSU play in their ACC title game? Louisville? They might lose to Louisville without Travis. So even if they are still held in high esteem after this week, they won't be for long. They could lose to Louisville. Devo Martzall, thank you for the $9.99. Hey, Brendan, good to see you, buddy. Do you think our running game should be able to run on the Rams? We need to get this ground game going. Go Hawks. Rams running defense is not that good, so yeah, we should be able to run the ball. Realistically, they're not a very good team. We should be able to do whatever we want to do on them. But will we? Good return up to about the 29. Bad tackling. Taysom has an arm, he just isn't accurate, yeah. Taysom has a big arm, it just doesn't go where he wants it to go all the time. I don't care about Caleb Williams crying, dude. I don't care about Caleb crying. He was sad. Everybody cries when they're sad, right? Handoff up the middle, finds the hole, big hole, first down, runs the tackler over, down near the 50, Martinez. So, there we go. Cannot tackle. Cannot tackle at all. Okay, snap, drop back, DJU, flag down, throws it deep down the left side. It falls well short, incomplete. Was that a free play? Is that why he chucked it up? Are you kidding me? Look at the ball, you morons. Just look at the ball. Do not move until the ball moves. It's that simple. Handoff. Decent carry. Picks up like 4. Gonna bring up 2nd and 1. Very dangerous down. 2nd and 1. Snap. Handoff. Big hole. Bad tackling. And he gets well more than a first down. I don't know why tackling is so goddamn hard. I really don't. Didn't Aaron Donald cry when they lost to the Packers in the playoffs? Washington wants a false start. They're not getting it. Snap. Handoff. And he's going to cut back through a big hole. Another first down. This is exactly what I was afraid of. This is exactly what I was concerned about with this game, and the weather is exacerbating it. Play action. Looking into the flat. He dumps it off, and it's going to get like 1.5 yards to the tight end. Not too much there, but they do move it in the right direction. Jason, what are you talking about, dude? Yeah, they can't abandon the run. If they abandon the run, they're going to get killed because their passing attack isn't that good. Snap. Handoff up the middle. Nice tackle by Bruner. There we go. Loss of 1 yard, maybe. Y'all just say stuff sometimes, I swear. Y'all just say stuff to say stuff. Drake May... I mean, Drake May is great and everything, but... I have a really hard time taking people that doubt Caleb Williams seriously. It strikes me as being contrarian. Snap. Drops back. Looks. Has time. Throws it to the end zone. Knocked away by Muhammad. Nice play. There you go. Who's the third best quarterback in the class? I think it's going to end up being Penix. Would you go after Jaden Daniels? I wouldn't mind Jaden Daniels. He's nice. Field goal's up, and he knocks it through. In these conditions, no joke. Okay, so 6-point lead with 5 minutes left. Ton of time. I would love to have a dome. So I saw somewhere earlier today, I don't know if it's true or not, they're going to make a sequel to the Jim Carrey Grinch movie. Like 25 years later, they're going to make a sequel to the Jim Carrey Grinch movie. Like, how do you make a sequel to the Grinch? There's nothing else to say about that story. JJ McCarthy, eh. Like, he's small. He's got a loaded team. I'm not crazy about it. I can see Jaden Daniels going the third round now. He could bump up to the second if this keeps up, but I don't know. There are some limitations there for sure. I would say third round. Is there like any possibility that the Jordan Travis injury isn't that bad and it just looked way worse than it was? Or is there no doubt about it, he's just done? I was surprised to see Curhan get waived, and I don't know if I agree with it, personally. I'm not crazy about it. He's definitely out? Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I heard about it. How did he make that field goal? That's a terrible hole. That kicker needs to get drafted in the first round now. That kicker is amazing for making that kick. And it's going to be returned from the 10. Nice move. Up to the 20. Out at about the 23, 24 yard line. Washington takes over on offense. Curhan is good depth. He just has limitations as a player. It is what it is. Okay, here we go. Snap. Play action, drops back. Again, he has time. Throws it deep down the left side into double coverage. Incomplete. No separation. Don't know why he threw that one, but that felt like a throwaway more than anything else. Handoff up the middle. Johnson makes a man miss. First down. 11-yard, 12-yard pickup. Very nice. There we go. He's still holding the ball with one arm. I don't know if I like that. That makes me nervous now. Quick pass over to the right side to Westover. First down. Yards after contact, baby. 11-yard pickup by Mr. Westover. From the 46. 3:30 left. Snap. Penix has time again. Throws it deep left side. One-on-one coverage. Through McMillan's hands. And McMillan has 0 catches and 2 drops in this game. The good news is that he hasn't left the game with an injury yet. The bad news is he can't catch for crap. So, you take the good with the bad? I don't know. Yikes. He needs LASIK. He needs LASIK after that one. Yeah, Trice is going to go to the NFL. ZTF, probably Bruner. Washington has plenty of NFL caliber defenders. It's just not a good defense. Short catch by Jackson, and he's going to squirt forward for first down or close. I think maybe he's a foot short. They are going to say first down. From the 44, first and 10, empty. Penix. Ooh, screenplay to Odunze, and great tackle limits him to a 6-yard gain. But well set up, just couldn't quite bust it. But still 6 yards. McCarthy's a 3rd-round pick at best. Handoff up the middle to, I think, Nixon, and he gets blown up after like a yard. 3rd and short. Yes, Odunze is the only one who can catch, him and Westover. Bo Nix isn't going in the top 5. He'll be lucky to go in the 1st round, I think. Snap. Penix. He's going to scramble for the first. He's going to get it. Down at about the 31. Good decision making by Penix. We are starting to run low on time here, but timeouts make that not such a big deal. He's better than Bo Nix. I'm sorry. He's better than Taysom Hill. But I fear the same limitations. I fear he has the same limitations as a player. Okay. Penix in the gun. Empty. Drops back. Throws it deep down the left side. One-on-one Odunze. Touchdown! Odunze brings in a score. And just like that, it is 22-10 pending the PAT. 32 yards. I'm not Canadian, Michael, no. I would put Jaden Daniels in like the 3rd round at this point. We're going for 2 to make it a full 2-touchdown game. Snap. Penix. Throws it in a one-on-one to Odunze, and that's just too high. Missed him. All right. So it is a 12-point game. Still time for Oregon State to drive down, but not a lot of time. I don't think Odunze... Marvin Harrison Jr. is different. Marvin Harrison Jr. is built different. I don't think DJU gets drafted anymore. I would really like to get a left guard in the first. I think that would be great. A blue chip left guard like Graham Barton or Bebe. But don't get too caught up in positions, guys. You want to take the best players possible. You want to take players worthy of the of being drafted there. That's more important than position. Oh, there are plenty of good safeties, Corey. I don't know if we're going to draft any. Remember, we have Julian Love, we have Jarek Reed, and this team seems to like those players. Plus, Kobe Bryant might be able to move to safety. Jamal's not going anywhere because of the money, I don't think, but Diggs can go, hypothetically. Okay, what else is going on? FSU still ahead by 11 points. They're probably going to survive. Kansas taking it to Kansas State a little bit. Missouri's beating Florida. Texas is still not playing very well, are they? Okay, here's the kickoff. Come on, defense. Going to be returned to the 19. That took time off the clock, too, so that's not a very good start for them. Yeah, Texas is not playing very good today, are they? I guess Ohio State, John, but doesn't really matter to me that much. Snap, drop back, pressure, sack. He escapes the sack. He escapes bad tackling, and that's going to be a 10-yard, 11-yard run. Wow. That was an opportunity to basically end the drive right there, and they can't tackle. They just cannot tackle. It never gets any better. Wow. ZTF tackled his own dude. ZTF tackled his teammate so that neither of them could get DJU. Awesome. Snap. DJU drops back. There's some pressure. And he throws it wide open over the middle. Big hit, but he does get out of bounds because, again, we did not tackle. So 28 seconds left, and Oregon State has the clock stopped. And, yeah, this is happening now. This is bad, people. Muhammad, wrap your... Oh, my God, dude. Getting him down in bounds kind of matters there, you clown. What is wrong with these defenders? Just no ability to tackle. The good news is it's going to be really hard for them to kick a field goal in these conditions. Snap. Drops back. Looks. Throws it short. Over the head of the receiver. Incomplete. Lucky that wasn't picked off and housed. 2nd and 10. We back out of the blitz and rush 3, so DJU has plenty of time. Throws it over the middle. Dropped. Would have been a first down, but he can't bring it in. Velin. 3rd and 10. Oh, not dropped, punched out? Okay. Very nice. 3rd and 10. Snap. DJU drops back, has some time, throws it. Knocked away by Muhammad. That may have set up at least a decent shot at a field goal, but Muhammad knocks it away. It's 4th and 10, and I guess Oregon State has to punt. I mean, it's kind of awkward no matter what they do here because of the bad snapping on the punts. So, honestly, I guess they can't really do much of anything else. Do they go for it and assume we won't have time to do anything with the ball? They're punting. Snap. Oh, they are going to go for it. DJU's going to throw it over the middle. It's deflected and intercepted. That was a very dumb interception, though. If he didn't intercept that, we would have had a chance to maybe go kick a... Well, actually, in these conditions, probably not. But he should have just let that hit the ground. We would have had a chance at a Hail Mary. Now we don't. But either way, Washington will head into the locker room with a 12-point lead. Just a little... Okay. That is halftime. Washington goes into the locker room up 22-10 on Oregon State. Overall, pretty good half. The only issue is the tackling on defense remains largely abysmal, but the offense has been mostly solid. Odunze's had a great half. Penix has missed some throws, but that's going to happen in these conditions. So I think he's played well. Dylan was playing pretty well except for the fumble, but he's providing a little bit of balance. Westover's playing pretty good. I think the offensive line's playing great overall. And the defense is getting it done when they need to get it done. They forced a big turnover. And that, given the circumstances of going into this game, this is about as good as you could hope for, I think. So I'm going to get out of here for 20 minutes or so, and I'll be back for the third quarter. See you guys soon. Okay, I am back, and we are almost back. Uh, Oregon State is not too far away from having to abandon the run, which would be huge. Hey, Empower. Gonna be kicked off to the 6. Gonna be returned by Oregon State up to about the 20. Nice coverage. Handoff up the middle to Martinez, and he goes nowhere. No gain. Right into the line. Snap. Drops back. Throws it right side. Had a wide open man at the sticks, but missed him. And, yep, this is the Achilles heel of these Oregon State Beavers. They do not have a very good quarterback. And I guess Washington is going to use a timeout on defense. I mean, if they make the play, they make the play. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion, and it looks like they're going to use the timeout here. I am a little bit behind, so I haven't. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right. I mean, if they make the play, then it's fine, but hopefully, that doesn't come back to bite us. So, snap. Drops back. Throws it over the middle. Intercepted by Muhammad, and he's going to run this back a little bit. And we are down close to the 22-yard line. Washington's going to have a very short field. And I'll tell you what, this Washington team is impressing me overall right now. It's not perfect, but it's better than I think most people expected. Penix in the gun. Hulk in motion. Going to be a handoff going left to Dylan. He's going to get nothing. Flag down, too. Probably holding. So that's a great start to the drive right there. Another penalty. Going to push us out of any kind of reasonable field goal range as well. So that's not a small deal. I think about it. Jason, stop spoiling every play. Jeez. We've been over this. Going to be a bubble screen to Odunze. He's going to get about 8 or 9 yards. Not bad. Pretty happy about that. Second down and 8 or 11 or 12. Looks like second down and 12. 4 receivers. Penix in the gun with a back to his left, or right, excuse me. Play action. Penix going to throw it short to Westover. He catches it. Falls down immediately after picking up about 4 yards, though, so it is third down and 8. Not ideal, but workable. Snap. Penix drops back. Throws it over into the flats, and Mixon falls down. I'm sorry, Adams had a chance to maybe run for the first down, but he fell down. So now it's 4th and short. And in these conditions, what do? Do you go for it? Do you kick the short-ish field goal? Field goal would be big, but in these conditions, it's not a gimme. Last week, we completely bricked a field goal attempt to seal the game against Utah, and the conditions are only worse this week. Okay, we're kicking it. We're kicking it, and I gotta tell you, I don't love it. I don't love this situation one bit. Snap. And we got another penalty down. Wow. Complete lack of discipline, man. What a... That could be very costly. If we miss this field goal now, I'm going to be sick. I'm going to be sick. We need this so badly now. Snap. And it's no good. Unfucking believable. Unbelievable. You have one job to do. Whoever jumped offside should be released tomorrow and forced to spend the rest of their life playing for fucking Eastern Washington or something. You have got to be... I am so mad right now. Like, just stop committing penalties. And if they can't do it, get them out of here and get somebody in who can. Jesus. Why are we so fundamentally bad sometimes, man? It's unreal. Jesus. They're trying to give you the game. Boy. Okay. Well, we're still up 2 scores, but that was an opportunity to really pack it away. And this team is a little too stupid to do it. That's all I can say about it, man. Not happy. They got really... Well, Jason, there should be a very, very obvious reason why. That should be... It should be very obvious why that's the case, Jason. I'm live streaming the game with the Huskies. I'm reacting live. With the Seahawks, I have a couple hours to process things before I post a reaction. Like, that's all there is to it. It's pretty simple, right? Like, if I live streamed Seahawks games, I would react the same way I do with Huskies games. That's the only difference. Yeah, because I don't live stream Seahawks games very much. Snap, pitch play going right, and nothing there. Martinez loses a few. Great play by Trice. And this defense has come alive a little bit here in the second half so far. They've done nothing but play well. They just need the offense to be competent enough to put it away. So, some good stuff happening here. I get mad at the Seahawks and I get mad at Gino during the game, but I do that in the privacy of my own house. Never got into football cards. I wish I could have, but it's a expensive and time consuming hobby. Ooh, gonna be a screen. He's got some blockers. And bad tackling. Really bad tackling. Can't. Okay, there we go. Only after a big gain to Martinez. That's a big play. Boy. Unfortunate. Tragic. Disappointing. Like, man, what is that tackle attempt by 91? He just, like, flings himself in the general direction of the running back and thinks that's going to work out for him. '91 hurt now. He's the guy who flung himself at the running back like he was getting launched out of a tiny little slingshot. So, yeah, you're going to get hurt when you do stuff like that. So, yeah. What do you expect to happen when you play football like that? The hell are you doing? First and 10. Snap. Bubble screen, and that's going to lose a yard. Well played. Unless he dropped it. I don't know if he dropped it or if he lost a yard. One of the two. Handoff up the middle, cut back. Nice tackle. That's going to be a pickup of 2, so it gets them back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd and 10. This is not the down and distance Oregon State wants to find themselves in. Bad snap, handoff, and I don't know if he got it or not. They're going to say he's a yard short. They actually ran an inside shotgun draw on 3rd and 10 and almost got it. So on the one hand, that's embarrassing. On the other hand, it's now 4th and 1. And if they don't get it, then, I assume they're going for it. Yeah, I would expect them to. They probably should. And if they don't get it, then that's an oopsie boom boom stinky. Snap. QB keeper. He's going to get it. Picks up like 3. God dang it, dude. How do you give up 9 yards on a... Jeebus. All right, well, they're not going to make it easy for us. Going to be a fake end around. He drops back deep, looks, throws it down the field, has a wide open man, but cannot hit him. DJU is awful, man. How many times is he going to miss wide open players? 2nd and 10. I know the conditions are bad, but he can't hit anything down the field. Good Lord. Handoff going left. He gets the corner, picks up like 6. So 3rd and 4 coming up. Big play. I assume they'll go for it again if they don't get it, though, with where they are on the field. Third and 3, officially. Snap. Handoff up the middle. And he gets the first. Picks up 4 yards. That penalty and missed field goal sequence is really, really killing me, man. Like, how incompetent are you? First and 10, running play going left, and that's going to be wrapped up for a big loss. Nice play by Trice. He's coming alive here a little bit. Hey, Eddie. So that forces them into 2nd and long, which is really where you want to put this Oregon State offense. Great play by Trice. Great play by Olufasho, or Ulo Fasho. Snap. Drops. Throws it over the middle. Easy completion. And that's going to be a first down. So we basically just gave them a free 13 yards on 2nd and 13. Or maybe he's half a yard short. But that was a very poor defensive call. I think I feel very comfortable saying that. That's, yeah. That's what happens when you have 5th string safeties, I guess. I don't know. 1st and 10. So they did get the first down. And it was like taking candy from a baby. This stupid team makes everything so hard by being stupid, but they're just talented enough to win every game. Fly sweep, and Trice blows the tackle, so he gains like 6 yards. Nice tackle, Trice. That guy has like... You weigh like 40 more pounds than the guy you just missed the tackle on. Ooh, and Trice might be hurt. I don't know, maybe. So, yeah. Just cannot string together enough good plays to actually get off the damn field here. And we have a false start. All right, back him up. That's kind of a big deal for an Oregon State team that really wants to stay ahead of the sticks. Ooh, spin move. Big hit on the QB as he releases, but he finds an open receiver for a first down. Man, he finally hit something down the field. Great. That was a big hit on the quarterback, too. The fact that he got that away cleanly is pretty bad. Unlucky. Handoff going right, and that's going to be stopped for a 1-yard gain. And cannot bring him down, though, so had to, like, escort him out of bounds. He is very strong. Play action, pressure, lobs it over the middle. Oh, no. Pass interference in the end zone, so that's going to be first and goal from the 2 or whatever. He can't believe the call, but I'm pretty sure it was. Dude, he's not going to catch that. Just don't grab him, you moron. Like, are you stupid? DJU sucks. Just let him throw the ball and make him miss like the normal way. Like, you don't need to grab, you idiot. Handoff. Doesn't go anywhere. Pushed out of bounds. I think a flag is down too. That's probably holding. So more flags. First and goal from the 12 now. Snap. DJU takes off, and he's going to get a decent gain down to the 5. Again, cannot tackle. Second and goal from the 5. Handoff up the middle, and he's in the end zone. So we have a game now because this team is stupid and can't stop doing stupid stuff. So that's cool. Extra point is good. And just like that, it's a 5-point game. Wow, FSU ran away with it. Good for them. Yeah, this is going to be disgusting if we lose this game now. Like, we had the ball up 12 points deep into Oregon State territory and blew an easy field goal because we're stupid. And then we had like 30 stupid moments. Like, oh my God, dude. Like, of course, I love DeBoer. It feels like he's doing something wrong with the team, right? Like, if he was, like, he's approaching this in the wrong way for this team to be this radically undisciplined. We are one of the most penalized teams in the country. Andrex say, thank you for the $1.99. Why don't teams have kickers with soccer background? Some of them are, I think. It just doesn't happen that often because those guys play soccer. So James Madison lost. So rip them. Gonna be a touchback. I agree, Patrick. Should have just gone for it. But I understand they don't trust their ability to get 3 yards on fourth down in these conditions, I guess. All right, let's get some points. Come on. All right, 1st and 10. Snap. Blitz is picked up. Penix throws it deep down the right side. Oh, O'Dunsey couldn't quite rope it in. It did get to him. He did have to kind of reach backwards. It was a very awkward catch attempt, but could not finish it. I think Penix needs to get it out just a tiny bit further. Like a tiny bit further. Handoff up the middle to Johnson, and he's going to go backwards. He's going to go really far backwards. Going to lose 3. And just like that, 3rd and 13. Holy shit. Why is this team so stupid? This game should be over right now. Why are we so dumb? Why do we do these things? Snap. Penix drops back, has time, throws it. Left side, overshoots Westover. And he wants a flag. He's not getting it. So that was awful. That was really bad. This offense has completely wasted the entire third quarter, so And the punt is shanked, but there's a flag down pre-snap. Okay. Yeah, false start. DeBoer, whatever happens the rest of this game, you need to approach things differently so the penalties stop. Like, this is ridiculous. We are not good enough to have this many goddamn penalties in a game. We are not good enough to be this stupid. And the punt is better this time. Going to be caught at about the 37 and returned up to the 40, the 45, the 47. All right, Oregon State's going to take over. Not a lot of time left in this third quarter. Another flag? Well, think about it this way, guys. We only have a couple more games left of Pac-12 refs. So, it makes sense that they would want to be the main event on as many games as possible. Dead ball foul, personal foul on the returning team. Okay, that's going to back them up really far. I mean, okay, I don't know why they called it on just him. Probably should have been offsetting, but whatever. Okay, here we go from the 33. Snap. Handoff up the middle. He's going to bounce it outside and pick up about 3. And somebody's shoe went flying. Not sure exactly what happened there. All right, guys. That was a very unfortunate quarter for the Huskies. They blow a field goal opportunity. They let Oregon State march down the field. It took them like 800 years to do it. And then they went 3 and out. So nothing from the offense. The defense started good, but it couldn't close. And now here we are up by 5, and Oregon State has the ball. All right, I'll see you guys shortly. Oh. Okay, we're back. 2nd and 7 or something. Snap. Quick pass over the middle, caught, but it's only going to be a couple yards, so big 3rd down coming up here. Okay, here we go. Shotgun, 4 receivers. Blitz is being shown, and he's going to take off and run and get nowhere. Well, he picked up a couple, but it is now 4th and a couple. I assume they go for it. I assume they're going for it, and they must feel like they can get it on the ground, but 4th and 2. Yeah, they're going for it. He's in the gun again. Is he going to run for it? Yeah, he is. And he gets it. And he gets a lot more. And he gets a lot more. And a lot more. And Braylon Trice gets dragged for 10 fucking yards. You're heavier than him, dude. Why is he dragging you for 10 goddamn yards? What the hell is wrong with you, Trice? How are you letting this guy drag you for 10 yards? And we got a false start on Fuaga. Gonna back him out of field goal range. Not that I know if that... I don't know if that matters. Did it stop raining, by the way, or is it just me? Is it not raining right now, or is it just me? And we have a timeout, Oregon State. Offense has only had the ball twice. Offense has felt like it never touches the ball. Well, that's kind of expected, Corey. They were always going to run the ball really well. Admittedly. Why don't you blame scheme? I mean, the thing is, we miss so many tackles. We don't miss tackles because of scheme, right? Like, it's missed tackling. The Seahawks are actually a good tackling team. First and 15. Oh, weird looking pitch play, and he's tripped after picking up like 3 yards. I thought he dropped it, and then Martinez picked it up, and I guess that was the plan, but it only gained 3 yards, 2nd and 12. Snap, drops back. Gonna be a screen pass, and he's got blockers. He's got a missed tackle and a first down. Oh boy. Had a chance to catch him in 3rd and long, and of course they run the screen because what else are they gonna do? And we have no idea how to handle it whatsoever. There is an injured Beaver down. I think it's an offensive lineman. Ton of time left for stuff to happen, but this second half has been atrocious. The poor tackling is on the coaching staff. I mean, I could believe that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I don't think it's scheme. I think it's just tackling and scheme are two different things. Yeah, the false start on the field goal is killer. Although, even if we had made that field goal, Oregon State would be driving to tie the game right now anyway. When you think about it. From the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle, and no gain. 2-yard loss. Nice play. We do good on 1st down, but by the end of the downs, we give in. We always blow like the 3rd down or 4th down. Nice play, though. Over the middle. Oh, incomplete. Had a guy in the back of the end zone, kind of, but overshot him. Gold. Here we go. 3rd down. Do they go for it if they don't get it? I don't know. Okay, here we go. 11 minutes to go. 3rd and 12. Pressure. He gets it away. Incomplete. 4th and 12. Did DJU get hurt? I think he did. I think he hurt his hand. And they can't really go for it here. It's too long, so I guess they'll just kick it. Kick is up, and it is good. 2-point lead. Man, is that safety going to end up being the thing that wins us this game? Is that safety going to end up being the thing that saves us? Could be. 10 minutes and 40 seconds left. If we get a touchdown and make the extra point, it would be tough for Oregon State to do anything because they're a running team and now they don't have their quarterback, maybe. So, yeah, it would be really hard for them to do anything about that. But we actually have to do it. Yeah, the running's been okay. Not great. I mean, I'm not super thrilled about the way the running back has played, but he's been doing his job. Other than the fumble that we immediately got back anyway, so it didn't matter. Kickoff return up to the 20. Breaks a tackle, 25, 30, and another flag. Like, can you just not commit flags? I don't understand. They've made it clear they're going to call everything on you, so don't do anything. Holding on the return team because, of course, it is. Jeez. Yes. Just don't commit penalties. DeBoer, stop standing there like you have an aneurysm and coach your team. Come on, man. This is amateur hour. Handoff up the middle to Johnson. He shakes free. Ooh, very close to a first down. I think he got 9 yards, though. So that's 2nd and 1 now. Going to be another run up the middle, and he's going to get the first and a couple more. Nice. Penix drops back. Pressure. Needs to get it out. Needs to get it out. He does get it out. Whoa, I thought he was throwing it away, but he hits Westover along the sideline. 15-yard pickup. First down. And, yeah. I thought that was a throwaway right there. Our left guard got beat very badly. And, Penix was able to make the most of it. Wow. What a throw. Up to the 46. Snap. Penix throws it deep down the right side. Ooh, very dangerous. That was a risk that did not need to be taken. O'Dunsey tightly covered. Yikes. Handoff. Breaks it back outside and picks up about 3, maybe. And that's going to bring down 3rd and 7. Nixon can't really shake anything free. This is a very big play here. 8.5 minutes left, 3rd and 7. If we don't get it, I don't know what we do. Like, punting seems like a terrible, terrible idea. with how our run defense has been, our defense is playing, but going for it doesn't seem a lot better. They're showing blitz. Third and 7. Snap. Penix throws it right side. Not even close. I have no idea what he was looking at. That wasn't even close to anybody. It's not like he was pressured. He just completely whiffed the throw. I don't know what to say. And now we're punting. This is on DeBoer if we lose this game. I want to be very clear about that. If we lose this game, it's on DeBoer. I think he's done a pretty bad job here. And the punt is away. It's going to be fair caught at the 5. So Oregon State has to go a long way. All right, let's see what we do. All right. I don't really know what to expect here, so let's just buckle up and see what happens. But I'm really not happy with the fact that I mean DeBoer's done an amazing job since he got here, but he's been completely unable to fix these very easy, obvious issues with the team the whole season. They haven't been able to tackle all year. They've been a very penalty happy team all year, and they never get better. So it's starting to get frustrating. Snap, throws it over the middle, caught, but immediately tackled. 8-yard pickup. Really annoying we couldn't knock the ball away there, but Uh, Handoff going. Ooh, he's going to cut it back. Nothing there. No gain. 3rd and 3. And if we can somehow get a stop here, I don't know if they can go for it this deep in their own territory. So this is a big deal. Snap. Drops back. Ooh. Pressure. Caught. First down. Come on, man. Really? You're going to make that throw now? You're going to make that throw now? Oh, how is DJU still in the game? I thought he broke his thumb. Somebody in chat promised me he broke his thumb. How is he out there? Snap. Drops back. Throws it deep left side into single coverage. Knocked away by Muhammad. I don't see any flags. Nice play by Muhammad. 2nd and 10. And the Oregon State receiver's injured. Ugh. Second and 10. Bolden's okay. He's walking off. He won't miss a play, though. We jumped off sides. This is a free play. And he chucks it deep. And it's going to be knocked away, but it doesn't matter because we jumped off sides again. Watch the ball, you amateur morons. Watch the ball. I've about had it. I've about had it with these goddamn kids. Second and 5. Snap. Handoff up the middle. He's going to cut it back and drag a bunch of Huskies for a first down. So, yeah. We waste that great play on first down. Waste it. Snap. Handoff going right and 4-yard gain, maybe. I think they gave him 3. 2nd and 7. Should we have gone for it on 4th and 7 instead of punting on the last drive? I thought about it. Play action, roll out, gonna check it down into the flat, caught. First down, because the defender's a billion yards off. Unreal. Unfucking real. I'm sorry to get this mad, but Jesus. So sloppy, so undisciplined. Two of our Husky players run into each other on the goddamn sideline, by the way. 4 minutes left. It's going to come down to them making or missing the field goal, isn't it? And the weather looks fine now, by the way. Handoff going right and loses a yard. Nice play by the defensive line. But again, are we going to take advantage of the fact that we had a good play on first down? We never do. Snap. Has time. Throws it deep down the right side. Incomplete. Big 3rd and 11, although they are going for it, I'm sure, at this point, no matter what. So they have 2 downs to get 11 yards. Jason, you're spoiling again. You do it one more time, you're out. Especially right now. You just spoiled this next play for me, so I know it's going to be a 5-yard gain. You do it one more time, you're done. Snap. Short completion over the middle. Going to bring up a 4th and 6, yeah. All right, he's done. Jason, you're out. Don't come back. Don't want you on this channel anymore. If you're going to be that much of an asshole, just don't come back. Okay, 4th and 5. Snap. Pressure. Looking, throws it over the middle. Nowhere near a receiver, incomplete. Game's not over yet, but it would be very hard for Oregon State to overcome this. You just need to make a couple more plays. Snap. Handoff up the middle to Johnson. He's going to bowl over a guy and pick up maybe 3 yards. Oregon State's going to start using their timeouts. So even if they get the ball back, they're going to have no timeouts. Like maybe a minute 10, minute 05 left. There is no 2-minute warning in college football, no. One first down would pretty much take care of it, yeah. Yeah, he's banned. Getting sick of these people, man. I'm getting sick of these stupid people. An incomplete pass would be devastating. Snap. Handoff up the middle to Johnson. He's going to weave his way down for a 5-yard pickup. And it's going to bring up 3rd and 2 with 1:58 left. So assuming we run the ball here, even if we don't get it, they get the ball back with like 1:05 left. And no timeouts. Now, I'm trying to be a nice guy. I try to be a nice guy with these people. I really do. But they make it hard. They really make it hard. Yeah, Tiki Toby, I don't do temporary bans. If I ban you, you're gone forever and you're not coming back. Period. Temporary bans do not work. A temporary ban means they just take a 5-minute rest to go refill their water or something, then they come back and do the exact same stuff. 3rd and 3. We're empty. We're not running the ball. We've gone empty. Snap. Penix throws it. Left side. Caught. O'Dunsey. He caught it. He caught it. That was a risky play. I can't believe we actually ran that play, but it worked. O'Dunsey beat the 1-on-1, brought it in, and that's the ball game. What a play. What a catch. Down to the 20. Not that that really matters. We're just going to knee it out now. If that didn't work, that was a disaster. All right, knee down, number 1. Tell me. One more kneel down. There we go. Game's over. Washington wins 22-20. They survive. Comes down to the last few minutes. Offense takes the entire second half off. Defense honestly did not play that well in the second half either, if we're being honest. And they hold on to win anyway. Don't know how it happened, but it happened. Ooh. So, assuming we beat Wazoo next week, which, I mean, I'm sorry, I'm going to assume it, right? Like, Wazoo's really bad right now. It's all going to come down to that Oregon game. I don't know how good we can feel about that Oregon game right now, but that's what it's going to come down to, isn't it? That just is what it is. Okay. All right, guys. Everybody buckle up for a second here. I got a video to record. Everyone chill out. Okay. They can't make it easy. They can't make it simple, but they make it. Washington 22, Oregon State 20. Comes down to the last couple minutes, comes down to the last couple plays. It looked like it was going to be a relatively simple matter to close things out in the second half, and then the second half is just off the rails, abysmal all the way around. So frustrating. Such little production on either side of the ball. And then you make a couple of plays at the end, and it's just enough to get you over the finish line. And this is how we've been playing for a little while now, if we're being honest. This Huskies team has been kind of limping through these games, but they rise to the occasion just enough to win. Ever since Oregon, maybe you could even say ever since Arizona, this team does stupid things. This team makes it harder on themselves than it needs to be. This team gives you a heart attack. And then every time they win. And at a certain point, winning becomes a habit. And I feel like that's where we are right now. Just, it's become expected that we're going to find a way to win the game. Like tonight, the offense completely no-shows the entire second half. But then, when the game is still up in the air, they come through with a big first down to ice it. And this defense, which spends most of this game completely unable to tackle, mans up and comes up with that big stop at the end when it really, you couldn't help but feel like it was over. Like sitting there as a Huskies fan watching this play out, it really felt like this one was over. So over and over and over again, they come through. And again, I think it's just kind of become a habit. Losing's a habit. Winning can also be a habit. So, hey, 11-0, guaranteed a position in the Pac-12 championship game. I think it's already guaranteed we're playing Oregon. And after today, because of what happened with Jordan Travis, probably going to be ranked in the top 4. So, life's good. Life is good overall. And I do want to say my props to the way this team played in that first half. I thought the first half was better than I expected. When I saw how the weather was, I was really concerned about the way the game would start until the weather cleared up later. Didn't happen. So, on that part, the team did great. And I do want to give my props to Michael Penix Jr., who did not play a great game. People are going to look at the box score and say Michael Penix didn't really bring it. Michael Penix didn't play all that well. He left a lot to be desired, and ultimately just wasn't really the Heisman winner that we've come to expect from his other games this year. He wasn't. But overcoming these conditions, overcoming this defense, overcoming some of the really poor discipline of this team, which I'll talk about in a little bit here, I was impressed. Even though the numbers are not going to say he had a great game. He had to overcome so much in this game to come through to the degree that he did. And even though there were some bad throws, even though the second half was frustrating, even though there were some, he could have done better in a few areas, I got to give it up to him. And I got to give it up to Rome Odunze, who had a monster day in a game where the other receivers may as well have just sat on the sideline for 3 hours. Our other receivers in this game, McMillan and Polk, absolutely invisible. So Odunze had to carry it, and he did. He made every big play out there. He caught passes in driving, streaming, absolutely storm-like rain. So Rome Odunze is the man right now. I want to give it up to this offensive line. I think they did what they could for the most part. Penix was mostly clean in this game. Very little pressure on him. I have to also give my props to John Westover. I thought he made several big catches in this game. And even though he had the inexcusable fumble that still sticks in my craw, Dylan Johnson did what he could to make this offense balanced. It wasn't great, but it was good. And we just needed some balance in this game, and he provided it. So I understand that the fumble was killer. I understand that he wasn't exactly running roughshod over this defense, but he played a good game. I give him my props. And offensively, really, their main problem was in the second half, they barely ever got the ball. And some of that was because, yeah, they couldn't convert on a couple of third downs, they couldn't keep a drive alive, but they only had a couple opportunities to even have a drive to keep alive. So at the end of the day, I can't put that much on this offense. I think the offense did okay given the circumstances they were put in. So I give it up to those guys. The defense, we got to go into this for a little bit here because it was the defense that almost did this. Tackling, can we not tackle? Can we not tackle? Like, I understand if there's a lack of talent, which I don't even know if there is a lack of talent, to be perfectly honest. I don't even know if there really is a lack of actual talent here with these Huskies on defense. But even if there is, can we not tackle? Can we not just wrap up? How many yards after contact did the Beavers get tonight? They ran for over 200 yards. It felt like 150 of them were after contact. Shouldn't be that hard. Shouldn't be that bad. So that's not getting better, is the thing. Penalties. I think we had double-digit penalties in this game. We jumped offsides 3 times. We had a pass interference on a ball the receiver was probably not catching anyway. We had holding calls all along the offensive line. That's back to the offense, but we had holding calls there. We were incredibly undisciplined, just all around. And it's time to say it. After 3 months plus of watching this team, those two things are not getting better. They are getting worse, if anything. The tackling and the penalties are getting worse. So I am going to have to comment on that. I am going to have to say what needs to be said about that. Because it's clearly just not fixable with the way this coaching staff and team is put together. And it's going to cost us eventually. This can't last forever. Like, tackling and discipline are 2 huge parts of a team. This isn't like, oh, we're not very good at running out routes on 4th and 32 when it's raining and there's a full moon. No. Tackling and discipline come up in every single game constantly. And if you're bad at those things, I don't think you can be the best team in the country. So, unfortunately, I have to conclude it's probably just not going to get better this year, and we're just going to have to get through without it. Maybe we can make the playoff. Maybe we can even win a playoff game. But hard for me to believe we can actually finish the job with our tackling and our penalty problems. So that continues to be a problem. So I will admit that the defense continues to frustrate. However, there were a lot of negative plays by the Oregon State offense in this game. So I will say that. For the first time this year, really, it felt like we were getting into the backfield and making plays, which that's big. In fact, for most of this game, it felt like we did a great job on first down. We would force 2nd and long, 3rd and long, and then we just couldn't quite finish the drive. We couldn't quite get off the field. So there were definitely some bright spots there, right? Muhammad played an amazing game. I'm sorry, I forget his first name. I think it's like Jafar. Jafar Muhammad was excellent out there. 2 interceptions, pass breakups, plays made in coverage. Muhammad had the game of his life. He looked awesome out there. So, credit to him. Credit to Bruner for forcing that big fumble that completely flipped this game. If we don't get that fumble, I can't imagine us winning. Braylon Trice got a lot of pressure in this game. So I thought he played one of his better games of the year, and he's going up against a good offensive line for Oregon State. So, by the way, Jabbar, not Jafar. I don't know. Jabbar Muhammad, awesome game. Let me get his name right because he played so well, he deserves it. And yeah, that's what I can say about this one. Like, we were all sitting here for a long time during the entire fourth quarter of this game, really convinced that something bad was about to happen. We were about to lose, we were about to blow it because the defense couldn't get off the field, because the offense couldn't stay on the field, because everything broke down in that second half. But they just barely kept those Beavers at arm's length. It was just enough, and I'm happy. I am so happy that we decided to make this season, the final season of the Huskies in the Pac-12, something special. And I don't know where it's going to end up. Like, the way Oregon is playing, Oregon looks like they're on a new level. Oregon has reached a new level since we beat them. So I don't know what's going to happen in that game. I don't know how to feel about that game, but you know what? We'll worry about that when we get to it. Right now, this team is 11-0. They have a guy who may win the Heisman. They have one of the best receivers in the country. They have one of the best offenses in the country. And winning has become a habit for them. That is the most important thing. Winning has become a habit. Because at the end of the game, by hook or by crook, they find a way to do it. All right, I'm done. I'm out of here. It was a great stream. We had a lot of fun. It was very stressful. I think we all were getting angry at one point. We were all getting negative at one point, but we pulled it together and the team got it done. See you guys later. Bow down to Washington. And 11-0 is all that really need be said at the moment. All right. That was fun in its own way. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here now. Thank you for participating tonight, everybody. If you haven't liked the stream on your way out, please do so. I have 89 likes right now. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and you want to see more Huskies content, or if you're into the Seahawks content, please do that as well. Subscribe. We're trying to get to 15,100 by the end of the month. By the way, let me see what happened to these other games. Okay, Texas eventually won. Missouri won. Okay. Kansas State came back. Florida State dominated. Okay. Nothing too remarkable. Nothing too shocking. Yeah. So thanks for hanging out. It was fun. LSU's blowing them out, by the way. That game's long over. Man, there are no interesting games left. That sucks. There's usually like at least one fun game to watch at the end of the day. But no, there's not. Like USC's not even playing right now. USC already played. Usually they're always playing at like 7:30. All right. See you guys tomorrow. Go Hawks. Bow down to Washington. Life's good.